Activision's Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare's gameplay footage impressed gamers at this year's E3. And to leave you salivating and wanting even more, the developers have released its multiplayer beta this past week to those lucky enough to register on the game's website and receive a token to download the game. Everyone that managed to successfully log on to the developer's Call of Duty website in the first 24 hours of the registration period, server issues aside, was issued a code to download the beta. And that's where the fun began. New to the series is the absence of the World War II setting. This game is set in the combat arena of today, hence the title. The beta build offers up the standard shooter modes you would expect: free-for-all, team deathmatch, search and destroy, which has one team trying to plant and detonate an explosives package, and domination, which is essentially capture the flag. All of these modes are playable on one of 3 maps. My favorite, Crash, has a very Black Hawk Down feel to it with plenty of buildings and ledges to snipe from. There's Overgrown, an abandoned Russian farm town that allows for plenty of sneaking and crawling through fields and shrubbery to stalk your next kill. And lastly, there is Vacant, an empty warehouse with winding corridors and tight spaces. One of the more interesting features is the new ability to create your own custom class. This feature allows you to customize your soldier's weapon loadout as well as abilities and other added options that the game calls perks. It starts with choosing your primary weapon, which can be anything from an assault rifle to a sniper rifle. Then you get to pick your sidearm and even the type of grenade you want to carry. But the fun starts when you start to take advantage of the game's RPG-like elements. For instance, once you meet one of the game's marksman challenges, which are achievements made during matches, you unlock the red dot sight for that particular rifle. Or you gain the ability to call in deadly airstrikes on your enemy's position. You will also have 3 available perk slots. Each slot allows you to further customize your character, whether it's the addition of carrying C4 with an explosive trigger, or our favorite, Last Stand. Last Stand allows you to draw your sidearm as you lay bleeding out on the ground and make one last-ditch effort to take someone out. It was always very satisfying to see the guy that sent you to your death take a few in the chest and fall down next to you. Several of the perks will be unlocked as you gain experience points and rank up during the game. If there is any doubt that the game trailers wouldn't live up to the actual gameplay, then this beta version will put those doubts to rest. The frame rate was running at a solid 60 frames per second, and the quality you've already seen in the trailers is easily replicated on the screen during the matches. Currently, the online ranking is capped, but sources tell me there will be an increase to that cap coming soon. But I should point out that any experience points and ranking you achieve during the beta will not be carried over to the final retail version. So everyone will have a fresh, fair start once the game releases. One of the questions being asked during our matches was, what will the maximum number of players be online? And while right now 16 is the max, we could get no official comment from the developer whether that was a final number. Given that we did experience some instances of severe lag during some of the matches, I would suspect that 16 might be that number. Of course, all things said, this is a beta, and the purpose is to try to find and work out any bugs so they can be fixed before the game goes gold. And given the high quality of the current state of the game in its beta form, we have no doubt that this title will only get better as it nears release in November. For Texas Gamer, I'm Mark Adams.